Drill a little hole in this board here. Fallkniven F1. Hope that picks up. Seems pretty good at drilling holes. Get a notch out of here. Try and rotate it so you can see through. See the depth of the notch. Goes pretty easy with this. Yeah, this is a really light coloration of Fatwood. I can really, it's just going through like butter. I purposely didn't sharpen this before I came out today. You know, really I don't need to. And it's really going through this wood like butter. You can make as thick or as fine a shavings as you really want. I'm going to start my fire with these shavings, nothing else. Now I'm making these shavings as thin as I know I need to. I'm trying to make practically sized shavings, shavings that I know are going to be enough to catch a spark. Alright, I wanted to mention, making these shavings, something I want to point out about the F1 here. The entire length of the blade is usable. You know, you can use right down here by the ricasso or whatever the choil area is. And you can use right out here by the tip. And, you know, oftentimes when you think of using the tip for something like this, it seems like it's because it's far away from your hand, then it might not be that easy. But you can use every part of this knife effectively and easily. It's not hard to control that using the way out there by the tip to make some nice, fine, controlled shavings. It's just a very impressive characteristic about the knife. Of the hanger. That should do. We're going to do a multi-level hanger. Right there will do. Alright, that'll do. Alright, there's our pot hanger. Alright, we're all set. That'll be just about perfect. Let's get a fire going. Alright, I got all my wood prepped up. Now we'll strike that bundle of shavings. Okay, so here's some of that fatwood. You can, even when you make shavings with fatwood, you can tell that it's fatwood because it, as you're making your shavings, it feels really dense. There we go. And that just, you can see how some pieces are lighting really quick, others are not. Even in these little pieces of wood here, certain sections are more concentrated than others. There we go. Took a minute to burn through there. That's why I didn't want to put all those bigger pieces on. We'll let that develop. And work this a bit bigger piece of wood under here. Alright, we got her going pretty good now. Time to get a pot of water on. Alright, so this is going to be the maiden voyage of my new zebra pot. This is a 12, zebra 12. I was using an MSR pot. I'll still use it, but I like to have, you know, good options, a variety of gear. So nice and shiny, need to put it to use, so I'm going to boil up some water, maybe make some pine needle tea or something. boil up about half of a canteen, 16 ounces. Looks like I'll be using the highest setting. Alright, time for some plank cooked Spam. I'd never thought of this until I saw a video guy on YouTube, Fallkniven, and he makes some great videos. I really enjoy him. He probably never even heard of me or seen me on YouTube, but this is definitely his idea. And so I'm going to give it a try, just Spam. Got a plank of wood, so I'm going to give it a go. Check our water. I don't see any steam, but oh yeah, definitely boiling. Figure out a good place for this Spam. Alright, I think I got a system that worked. Looked like it's nice and grilled. You can hear it sizzling, so it should be pretty tasty. Looks pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Can't beat the flavor of anything cooked over fire. Alright, so that was a field demonstration of using the Fallkniven F1. Got some grease from the Spam. Man, what a great knife this is. This is one of my go-to knives. Everybody kind of has their go-to knives, and this is definitely one of them. One of maybe 2 or 3 go-to knives. Great knife for bushcraft. Great field knife. Camp knife. I just love it. It's really comfortable. The grip provides good shock absorption. Reasonable grip. It's a little thin, but then if you throw some gloves on in the winter, it feels real good. In different grips, chest lever works fine. The convex edge, I just can't say enough good things about it. It just isn't. It's got an amazing cutting ability. It's a very tough knife, full tang, nice and thick. Great steel, laminated VG10. Never had any rust problems with it. Holds a great edge. Once you learn how to sharpen convex, it becomes pretty easy, and you can do that real well with this knife. Back spine throws a good spark, as you saw. That's what I lit the fire with. Great notching, great at splitting down small pieces of wood to get your fire going, get to the drier wood. Just a solid, dependable knife. Very handy, very easy to handle and maneuver. Different grips, easy to put nice hard pressure on notching and hard cutting. Really can't say enough good things about it. There's just so many things you can do with the knife. You know, you saw I made my pot hanger, the whole apparatus, you know. Drilled out a hole, made a notch in a piece of wood, split down the wood. Makes excellent feather sticks and shavings. Like I said, you can get real controlled shavings, deep cuts, deep shavings, fine shavings. It just does it all really well, and has the added benefit of being stainless, which, you know, for me, that's high on my list. I understand, you know, there's carbon steels out there that hold really good edge, but and I like those as well, but if I can get a good stainless knife, I definitely want it. So anyway, that's Fallkniven F1.